Boom. Tina G, Misha Oliver, Lee Saunders, Kathleen Cross, The Trump Reaper, Bernadette, Tracy M, aka Nurse Mitch, that damn Alaskan, Barky Van Schnauzer, oh yeah, Stella Baxter, Julianne Gauthier, Valerie G, and me, BDD, in the Heezy. Samantha Hawkins, Cha-Cha, Scribble My Devils, Meredith Powell, Monique Lee, Mia to You, Queen of the South, Sherry Scary, Cindy C. I got a lollipop. Where was I? Cindy C, Susie Briswella, Patricia Hammerkamp, Sarah B, Bonita Martinez, Shell Teresa, Cadaverme. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling! Welcome. Happy Hump Day, aka Happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. It is also the 1st of December. What's up, Bonnie Bon Bon? Bonnie Bon Bon, such a great name. Trump Reaper is sharing a tip with us. I'm going to share it with you. She's saying, tip, have YouTube open if you want to get here ASAP. Ah, that's clever. Very clever. Gling, gling. Thank you, Lee Saunders, for the gling, gling reminder. Okay, so let's do a review. This was kind of a big news day. So let's do one of our little stories of the day. Stories of the day. Will SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, overturn Roe v. Wade? We will discuss. The school shooting in Michigan yesterday originally left 3 dead. Today, a 4th one died, and the shooter is facing serious charges. The first case of Omicron, yeah, whatever you call it, it's here. It's in California. We shall discuss. Our guessing game today is The Eyes Have It Christmas Edition. And last but not least, nope, it's not You Raggedy Bish. No, it's like, what do you call that? Rising star Stacey Abrams running for governor. Yeah, that's good news. I mean, I was originally going to do, what's her name? Lauren Boebert, but I'd much rather cover some good news. I feel like we need it. Let's see. Did I see? I see Ivana B. Spanked is here. What's up, Matt Meehan? There's my buddy. Rose Cologne is here. Welcome, Rose Cologne. Michelle Bookout. Misha Oliver. Stephanie L. from Florida is here. And let's see, who am I forgetting? Got Lucy L. Shelterisa. Yeah. Audrey U2 is here. Lucy L. Wendy says hello from Spain. Hi, Wendy. Wendy is here. And very good. Okay. So let's jump on into our random stuff. Some of you may notice I'm wearing a coat because this room that I'm in, it's like I'm indoors, but it feels like I'm outside. This room doesn't have heat. Hence, I have a little tiny space heater that keeps me warm, does a bad job of keeping me warm. Anyway, yesterday, we saw a little bit of snow. Nothing to write home about, but, still, it's snow. And I don't care what day of the year, what month of the year it is. When you see snow, at least when I see snow, like there's a little kid inside of me, like that childish, like, woohoo, it's snowing, I don't know, you're conditioned. I remember when I was a kid, hey, Jamie from Wisconsin, I see you, as I do see Gavin Rutherford as well. Yeah, I get that childish feeling like, all right, no school today. And then when I realize I'm not in school anymore, then I realize, oh shit, damn, if it snows a lot, then I'm going to be shoveling and breaking my damn back. But still, for that fleeting moment as the flakes are falling, you get that sense of childish wonder, and it's magical. And it's that season anyway. It's kind of, when you see snow, you associate it with Christmas. And I'll just share with you briefly. This is from last winter. You can see I still have the Biden-Harris lawn signs up in the snow. This was December, and the snow was coming down something fierce. That's just the front of the house. But it's that time. It's time for the Christmas decorations to come out. Let's see, did I miss a BDD there? Oh, Trump Reaper said, send South Cal some. Yeah, I don't think it works like that. So yeah, it's that time of year. Wifey loves doing the decoration. I like doing it. I'm okay with it. It's a lot to do. It's a lot. And you know what? Our house has very, we're conservative. We have some neighbors that go all out. They create this whole Christmas land vibe. Ours is, we get some lights around the garage, and we get some little snowflakes there hanging from the awning. But, we're not going crazy. It is what it is. Sheila Bird, I see you. Welcome, Sheila Bird. So anyway, last night I posted, hello, Solid Blue Sister. Everybody's coming on in. Last night I posted a tweet saying that I recently saw somebody say, Christ on a bicycle. And for some reason that tickled my funny bone like crazy. And so I posted a tweet. I was asking, what are some other, funny sayings you guys have heard? And for the most part, you get a smattering of some good ones. Hey, Wojo Mom, I see you. Welcome, Wojo Mom. Christ on a bicycle was really funny. But overall, it feels like the vast majority of the funny ones were all like Jesus related. Except this one here. This one was, Lord love a duck. I think 5 different people posted this one is like, Lord love a duck. That is kind of funny. It's random. Lord love a duck. What makes you say that? I don't know. This one here was Jesus H. Mahogany Christ. When you pull that word mahogany after the H, Jesus H. Mahogany Christ, like that doesn't even belong there. That's how upset somebody is. That Christ on a crutch I've seen. Also, Christ on a cracker was also, there were quite a few ones. It's Christ on a cracker. Excuse me. That apparently has been out for a while. I've heard some of these, but not all of them. We got Sweet Magnetic Jesus on the Dashboard. I gotta try to like pepper these, salt and pepper these into my vernacular. I gotta try to start using some of these. And then there was one anecdote. Somebody said their aunt used to say when they asked for 25 cents, their aunt would say, "Honey, I haven't seen a nickel since Christ left Omaha." What? What was Christ doing in Omaha? I don't know. But I want to talk briefly about this show. Forgive me for obsessing over this. It is fun. It is excellent show. It's called Bosch. It's on Amazon Prime, and it features the best detective, Harry Bosch, best partner, J. Edgar, the best daughter, Maddie, and the best dog, Coltrane. Yeah, it's a fantastic show. It's fantastic. It's raw. It's gritty. It's addictive. Guys, I've been watching, 5 or 6 episodes per day. So, Saturday and Sunday, more per day. And the lingo, as I'm watching this, I'm picking up lingo. I feel like I'm behind the scenes, like I'm with these guys, these detectives. And it's weird too, because I've never in my life ever felt an affinity for the cops. Never. Wifey will tell you, when a police car pulls up behind me right now, I'm innocent, I'm doing nothing, I'm minding my business, going the speed limit, all that, I'm boring as hell. When a cop pulls up behind me, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I have no reason to be nervous, but I'm nervous. But anyway, for an hour at a time while I'm watching this show, I love the cops. I love them so much, when I flush the toilet, I'm like, clear! They say that whenever they're going into a house, and they got their gun drawn, and they look into a room, clear! I do that when I flush the toilet. All right. Let me see. Hang on a second. Is that the end of our random stuff? That's the end, folks. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. No, let me stop. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Do I need to catch up with any comments over here? You got Jen Murphy over there. You got Julian Gauthier. Marty is here. Lisa Hathaway is singing her songs over there. Okay, good. Let's jump on into our quick hits. Yeah. Yeah, you son of a bee. Some of my bee. I've never bothered to spell some of my bee, but I suppose I would spell it phonetically. Okay, quick hits. President Biden gave another speech today, and it's kind of gotten to the point where, if I'm being honest, I'm not enjoying his speeches very much these days. It's not what he's saying. The content of what he's saying is fine. It's how he's saying it. How it's the same issue I brought up. What's up, Jen and Fat Tony? I see you there. Jen and Fat Tony in the house, ladies and gentlemen. It's how he's delivering his message. Like last week, or was it Monday? I don't remember. But I pointed out the fact that as he's reading the teleprompter, we know they read the teleprompter. Even Obama read the teleprompter often, right? But he was a good reader. He read it in such a way that you were not, aware or, as conscious of the fact that he was reading from the teleprompter because he, was good at it. Biden needs some practice, man. He's still doing this squinty eye thing, and then sometimes you can see his head move a little bit. And guys, I'm not reading any teleprompter on this show, and yeah, I'm not all that as articulate as I could be when I'm explaining certain issues, but you can tell I'm not reading. That's what I care about, because sometimes people, the people that matter, they pay attention to things like that. How well does he read? Look, I know he's 79, Sherry Scary. I know he is. And maybe, as Cha-Cha suggests, he needs glasses. Swear to God, I was thinking that myself. I was wondering, does he not have somebody on the staff who has, an optometrist who can come by, hook him up with some contact lenses or something? I don't know. Anyway, so today he mentioned several things. He said that the supply chain issues almost done, taken care of. He talked to the people. He's got some fines for people who are not towing the line. He's got some discounts for people who are coming in after hours and they're moving their shit quickly. In inflation, he says they're doing some things that the price of gas has dropped 10%, at least a quarter over the past couple of weeks. So that's good. He had some good news, but still, the squinty thing, it's affecting the confidence. You might as well not even read it at all, for that matter. I'm serious. It might seem shallow, but our country is chock full of shallow people. Hey, grab life by the cherries. We haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back. Welcome back. And Wilbur McCarthy, I see you too, my friend. Welcome to you too, buddy. All right, let's get into the serious thing here. The Oxford High School shooting in Michigan yesterday. We learned today that a fourth student has died. What's up, your boy Ken? Welcome. And there's a list of the victims. Rana St. Juliana is 14. Tate Myrie was 16. Madison Baldwin was 17. And Justin Schilling was 17. I mean, you can just imagine the parents of these students are devastated. You can change. Oh, hang on a second. Lee Saunders pointing out something interesting. Says that you can change word size and speed on teleprompter. Someone is sabotaging him. Let me find out. That's I don't want it. Anyway, this so in the shooting, there's a 15-year-old named Ethan Crumbly. And that's not him pictured. That's his parents, who apparently may be charged as well. They might be held accountable. We'll wait and see. But Ethan Crumbly is going to be charged as an adult. He's 15, but they're charging him as an adult. They said that a mountain of digital evidence shows that the attack was premeditated. Very serious. The mother, by the way, is a Trumper who wrote Trump a letter saying how great he was. And then she signed off the letter. She finished the letter with a hardworking, middle-class, law-abiding citizen who is sick of getting effed in the A, effed in the ass, and would rather be grabbed by the P. Nice, huh? Yeah, so her son did this shooting. You can't be surprised. You really cannot be surprised. The Ghislaine Maxwell trial is in full swing, and yesterday we learned some names courtesy of the pilot of what has been called the Lolita Express. They call it the Lolita Express because apparently this plane, Jeffrey Epstein's plane, was taking rich and famous people to an island where they indulged in depravity, in, underage, in rape. Let's just call it what it is. It's rape. It's not even underage. If somebody's underage and you're having sex with them, they don't have the legal right to choose to have rape. To have sex. So that's rape. It is what it is. And it's disgusting. So the names, we're pretty familiar with most of the names we heard yesterday. We heard Prince Andrew. We heard Bill Clinton. We heard Donald Trump. We heard Kevin Spacey. Surprising name that I heard, that I didn't want to hear, but I heard anyway, because you can't help but hear it, was freaking astronaut John Glenn. This is why we can't have nice things. Can't have nice things. Damn it. One small step backward for mankind. That's what that is. And another reason we can't have nice things because we have shitbags like Trump who tested positive for COVID 3 days before his debate with President Biden, who was not yet the president at the time, and going in there knowing that he was COVID positive, just mere feet away from Biden, spraying and all this, he could have killed President Biden before he became president. He could have killed him. And he knew. Here's the worst part is that the day after he tested positive, one day he met with a bunch of Gold Star families, and those Gold Star families met him, and he wasn't wearing a mask. So he's just spreading his COVID. That should be attempted murder, I would think. Disgusting. And last but not least, now the new COVID variant, Omicron, is in the United States, in California. The person who was infected with Omicron was vaccinated. So, reminder, vaccination does not mean that you are immune from catching COVID. What it does mean is that if you do catch COVID, these symptoms will not be as severe or as life-threatening. Your chances go way down. The chance of dying or needing a ventilator goes way down if you're vaccinated. If you get the booster shot, your chances go down way even further. So, his family members are all quarantined. They all tested negative, right? So they're quarantined. And apparently, now, since this Omicron is hitting America, they are considering new travel restrictions, which possibly means that if you want to go somewhere on a plane, you want to fly somewhere, you will need a negative COVID test 1 day before travel. It's not finalized yet, but this is what they're considering. Currently, it's 3 days. 3 days. They're looking at reducing it to 1 day. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a lot for quick hits. Those hits were not so quick. All right, let's jump on into our timeline, a cleanse. Timeline cleanse. Sheila Bird said, I'm staying my ass home again this year. Sometimes that's the safest thing to do is just stay home. Barbara May says they're still trying to blame President Biden for this latest variant. Yeah, they're going to try to blame President Biden for many things, and including the variant. All right, Timeline Cleanse, what do we have first here? This one is just, I love dogs. So we're going to check out this dog who's not acting very dog-like. Clear! Look at this dog. First of all, he's on two legs. It's a poodle. Look at the eyes. He's like doing that shifty eye looking thing. And now he's peeking around the corner. What is happening? Yo, if my dog was doing this, I would probably be frightened. Is this a thing poodles do? What is up with this? Why is he standing on two legs? Why is he looking back and forth? Why is he peeking around the corner as if he was people? And sketchy too, huh? He's sketchy. He's scheming. What the hell is this? All right, that's enough of our peeping poodle. Next up. This next one is very cool. And I hate to burst your balloon, so I won't, but this guy will. In slow motion. So I saw this yesterday. Take a look at this, right? The balloon falls in slow motion, but he moves in real time and smashes it. That is some pretty cool special effect. I don't know how he did it. But look, he's moving in real time and then slow motion. That's awesome. I don't know how he did it. Check it out. That's so cool. Okay, that's enough of that. Slow motion balloon busting. Next up, for this next one here, I want to briefly tell you, 12-step programs are intended to be support systems for people who are struggling to free themselves from the grips of an addiction, right? Whether it's alcohol or drugs or gambling, people go to the 12-step programs and they sit in a room and they introduce themselves. Hi, my name is Majid. I'm an addict. Hey, Majid. And then you tell your story, right? This next one is a 12-step program for QAnon addiction.
Hi, my name's Terry, and I believe that Matt Damon runs a network of underground tunnels beneath a pizza parlor in Washington, D.C. to secretly vaccinate 5G towers.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
So it's been 6 days since I last posted anything on Facebook about lizards running the world.
Thanks, Terry. We're all here today because at some point we've decided to put our faith in a random teenager on a 4chan chat board who claims to be a senior US government operative. Jenny, how are you doing?
Yesterday I went to a cafe and there was a queue outside to get in and I thought, a queue? That's a message from Q himself. This isn't a coffee shop. This is an international child trafficking ring run by the Clintons.
And was it an international child trafficking ring run by the Clintons?
No, it was a Starbucks. I shouldn't have burned it down, should I?
Probably not, no, Jenny, but these things take time. Now, look, let's go around the room now and remember, no judgment.
No judgment.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I used to believe that 9/11 was organised by George Soros.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi, I'm Samantha, and I bought a Pete Evans biocharger to cure coronavirus.
Hi, Samantha. Hi, I'm Matt, and I used to believe in trickle-down economics.
Sorry, what?
Trickle-down economics, I used to...
Hang on,
Believe
let me
in-
get this straight. You believe that tax cuts for wealthy people creates greater prosperity for everyone. You fell for that. that letting multinational companies not pay their workers somehow magically creates wealth for poor people.
We need poor people to be able to afford dinner, so let's give a billionaire a tax cut.
It's a joke, man. It so obviously doesn't work.
Sorry. I thought there was no judgment in this.
No judgment.
I thought we were doing no judgment. You all believe in a network of tunnels under Melbourne for child trafficking. That's crazier than my thing. She thinks that Avril Lavigne has a clone called Melissa. I mean, how's my thing worse than hers? She fucking blew up a Starbucks, dudes. She blew up a Starbucks.
Okay. Who's next?
Hi, my name's Tom, and I used to believe that Oprah Winfrey ate babies.
Hi, Tom.
Unbelievable.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. And that is it for our timeline cleanse, ladies and gentlemen. Next up. Oh, and before I forget, I know you guys are great at reminding me. I always forget to read when you post it. Please hit the thumbs up, the like button. Please do that for me. It helps out the show tremendously with the analytics and all that. Thank you very much. And next up, let's get into this here. Could Roe v. Wade be overturned? So currently, there is a case before the Supreme Court, and this case has been brought by the state of Mississippi, and their law states that abortion is only legal up to 15 weeks. After 15 weeks, illegal. 15 weeks or before, legal. Now, Roe v. Wade doesn't have any kind of stipulation saying, 15 weeks or 24 weeks or any of that bullshit. It's just says a woman has a right to choose. Period. That's not actually what Roe v. Wade says, but I'm paraphrasing. So the scary thing is that it does appear that they do now have enough votes. First, they have enough votes to allow the Mississippi law to stand for 15 weeks for an abortion, and then after that, it's illegal. They also have the votes to just overturn Roe v. Wade, a 50-year-old law. Poof. Why? Because some people couldn't vote for the email lady. It's that simple. If they voted for Hillary, Donald Trump would not have been there to nominate these three conservatives, Amy Coney Barrett, Brett Kavanaugh, and Neil Gorsuch. Right now, it's a 6-3 court. 6-3. We lost one when we lost Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And then Amy Coney Barrett slipped right into her place. So yeah, I asked the question, can the Supreme Court overturn Roe v. Wade? And the question is absolutely yes, they can. And they possibly will. At least that's how the arguments were shaping up this morning. There don't seem to be any justices inclined to side with Justice Sotomayor, she asked if Roe is overturned. She said, quote, will this institution survive the stench that this creates in the public perception that the Constitution and its reading are just political acts? Really? Because you know what? Mississippi explicitly said that it passed its abortion ban because Neil Gorsuch and Brett Kavanaugh got on the court. That's why they passed that. They're emboldened. And you know what? It's starting there, but it's, that shit is going to spread all across the country. And it's going to affect millions of people, millions who are not affluent enough. The people who are rich, they're going to get on a plane and fly to a state that allows it. It's not going to affect them. It's going to affect the everyday, Janets and Janes who can't afford that shit. And that's life-changing. Anybody who has children right now, anyone out there who has children knows that a child in your life is life-changing. And we're not even talking about if you happen to have been raped, which is often the case in this horrible country where men get away with a whole lot of shit. Rape and murder and all that. But, the rape part, that is a man. Sometimes it's somebody's grandpa or somebody's dad raping their 10-year-old daughter. And the state wants to force that little girl who's already been traumatized to carry her father's or her uncle's or her grandpa's baby full term. Regardless of the risk to the mother. And, the picture you see on your screen right now, My Body, My Choice, that's not a pro-choice. That's not a pro-choice protester. No, sir. No, that's an anti-vaxxer. That is an anti-vaxxers. Apparently, the anti-vaxxers have more rights than women who want to choose whether or not they stay impregnated with their father's child. Crazy people who believe in those 5G conspiracy theories are allowed to walk around as deadly weapons, but somebody who wants to remove a fetus that they didn't want in there, they don't have control over their own uterus. That's sick. It's disgusting. And you know what? I don't like that it's political, but it is political. And hopefully this will be a clarion call. This will be the bell ringing all year long in 2022. Now, it hasn't yet been decided, but it's all but decided. It's all but decided. All of the legal experts who have been observing the court proceedings today, they're like, yeah, that's a done deal. These are people who watch the court all the time. So I'm sad. I'm angry. I was all day long. I was kind of just angry, and I was trying to tweet through my anger, and I'm going to tweet a whole lot more about it before it's all over and done with. But most of the people who are weighing in on this issue do not have a uterus. They don't have skin in the game. What if they were suddenly to make a law? Some state said, you know what? Masturbation, spilling your seed, jacking off is no longer legal. What if they were to do that? You have a whole bunch of teenagers like, catch me if you can, coppers, ha! But no, seriously. It's not even fair. You're only legislating women's bodies. Legislate the males' bodies too. Make Viagra illegal. How about that? Make Viagra illegal. If God meant for you to be walking around with wood, you'd have been born with better equipment. Shit, you need that little blue pill? Now it's illegal. No more Viagra. Because here's the problem. You give these guys Viagra, they're walking around with a 4-hour erection. They got to do something with it. They're going to make more people pregnant. And why? Because they're not being held accountable for doing that shit. So, I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. You try to come up with common sense arguments. You try to rationalize. You can't rationalize with these people. It's just going to require pure political force, and by political force, I mean another tidal wave, another like what we did in 2018, tidal wave, and then we expand the court. Expand the hell out of that court. Expand the court. Expand it. It's time. You need to reestablish the balance, and we'll balance it in our favor, of course. Of course. Because if we don't, what's the point? So yeah, expand that shit. Add, 5, 6 more seats. I don't care. Make them all Democratic. Yeah, just do that. And then fix it so Republicans can't undo it for another 100 years or something. I don't care. I don't even know how it works. I just know it needs to happen. The people who are in charge, they need to make it happen. And that's that, So it's sad, just like the Texas abortion law is horrible. We have to keep plugging ahead, keep plugging forward. Do not despair. It's hard to not despair when you see, these guys cheating and breaking the rules and whatever. We have to persist, and we shall persist, and we shall be victorious. We will. We just have to fight for it. All right. Hey, there's Speedtopia. I see Speedtopia's here. Mommy 4B4 is here. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Melissa McQueen is here. All right. So that's that. I'm going to jump on into my favorite part of the show, which is the guessing game. The eyes have it. So, we've played this before. It was a different version. This is the Christmas edition. Do not adjust your hearing devices. If you are hearing Christmas music, it's because this is the Christmas edition. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you a picture. There's a close-up of somebody's eyes. And those eyes were in a Christmas movie. And when you guys all chime in and you get it right, and I've seen enough, I will ring the bell and reveal the correct answer. Okay? So here we go. Here's our first one. When you see it, you recognize it, tell me who it is. Or tell me the movie. Either one. It's fine. Who is this? Trump Reaper says this is going to be hard. I don't think so. Especially not this first one. This first one ought to be easy peasy. This one's a layup. I just gave this one to you. It's layup. It's a layup. It's easy peasy, a lemon squizzy. Hey! Somebody said Ted Cruz. Meredith Powell said Ted Cruz. No. I've seen enough. We're looking for the Grinch. And who do we have at the top? Cindy C is at the top, followed by Cha-Cha, Scribble My Dibbles, Misha Oliver, Nurse Mitch, Synth Fan, Lee Saunders, Shel Teresa, Lucy L, Mia Mia to You, Meredith Powell, Sylvia Correa, Maureen Otto, Tina G, Kathy Murphy, Gavin Rutherford, Luppy Girl, Samantha Hawkins, Deb B, Julianne Gautier, The Trump Reaper, Susie Brizuela, Bernadette, Monique Lee, Michelle, Jamie from Wisconsin, Melissa nope, not Melissa McQueen. No, sorry. Kathleen Cross. Very good, you guys. Okay. Next up. Let's try this again. There we go. This close-up. You tell me, who is this person in this Christmas-themed movie? I've stumped some people already. All right, I've seen enough. Looking for Bruce Willis from the movie Die Hard. And let's see, who do we have at the top here? Let's see, this one was tough. I did stump quite a few of you guys. Some people were saying Bill Murphy and Ben Affleck. Nope. So at the top here, we got Mrs. Mia Mia to You, followed by Mia Mia to You, Kimberly Moss. Trump Reaper says, it cannot be Bruce Willis. I disagree. It can be, and it is. Samantha Hawkins, Meredith Powell, Misha Oliver, Susie Brizuela, Deb. Nope, sorry, excuse me. Bernadette. There's Scribble My Dibbles there. Kathleen Cross. Jamie from Wisconsin, Misha Oliver. Lee Saunders says, yippee-ki-yay, that's right. Okay, Scribble My Dibbles trying to correct me. She says, Die Hard, not a Christmas movie. I dare you. Scribble, I dare you to go on to the Twitter app and say that. And then just watch the fireworks go off. All right, next up, here's the next one. Jamie says, that is the great question because Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, even though it takes place during Christmas. Nigga Scribble, Grab Life by the Cherries is also on your side. Let's see. Yeah, Meredith says there's a big debate. That is right. Julianne Gautier doesn't think it's a Christmas movie. And Nurse Mitch is like, Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Yeah, it is. Technically. Whatever. Let me see. Okay, I think I've seen enough. And the correct answer we were looking for is Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And who's at the top here? Synth Fan is at the top. Synth Fan, by the way, one fact, ladies and gentlemen. Synth Fan used to dominate the top of this game, every game, and then I don't know what happened. Michelle, followed by Michelle. Misha Oliver. Susie Brizuela, Veronica Tello, Maureen Otto, Cindy C, Mia to you, Meredith Powell, Canna Murphy, Grab Life by the Cherries, Scribble My Dipples, Trump Reaper, Nurse Mitch, Shout Teresa, the Trump Reapers, Lucy L, Samantha Hawkins, Monique Lee, Julianne Gutierrez, Jamie from Wisconsin, Susan Brizuela, Wojo Mom. Scribble said she had that fight with her hubby. All right, here's the next one. You guys ready? Here we go. This one's going to be a little challenging, I believe. I believe you're not going to find this as easy as you found the previous one or the one before that one there, because this one maybe not so easy, I think. I could be wrong. I could be right. I like to believe that I'm right about these things like this. I like to believe that I have the ability to... Oh, shit. Damn. I talk too much shit. Damn it! I've seen enough. I should know better than to talk shit with you guys. I should know. You guys got it right. I was looking for Billy Bob Thornton as Bad Santa. Okay, and let's see. At the top here we have Cha-Cha, followed by Monique Lee, Mia to you, Linda K, Ness from Connecticut, Jen Murphy, Lee Saunders, interesting answers. She says, Angelina Jolie's ex. I give you credit. That is Billy Bob Thornton. Correct. Misha Oliver, Speedtopia, Cindy C, Stella Baxter, Grab Life by the Cherries, Susie Brizuela, Sylvia Correa, The Trump Reaper, Nurse Mitch, Bernadette, Kathleen Cross, Julianne Gautier, Jen Murphy, Samantha Hawkins, Jamie from Wisconsin, Wilbur McCarthy, that damn Alaskan Sylvia Correa. Gavin Rutherford said Jethro Claus. When did this Jethro Tull thing start? I don't know. Anyway. Some people call it a sling blade. All right, that's my Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade impersonation. Call it a sling blade. All right, next up. Who is this one here? Oh, that's right. He did. Billy Bob Thornton was a guest on Big Bang Theory. He was the guy who had all the memorabilia. That he was a doctor, I think. He was a proctologist, maybe? Yeah, he was going up. He was a proctologist for the celebrities on Big Bang Theory. I remember that. Yeah, that was good. All right, I've seen enough. And as I see many of you correctly guess, it's the Christmas Story. And I got to check because I didn't expect so many people to list different names. I'm seeing Ralphie and I'm seeing Peter Billingsley. I'm not sure which one is correct. Christmas Story. Don't judge me. Let's see, Ralphie. I'm going to do Ralphie first. I think he looks like a Ralphie. It's Ralphie. Not, wait, is Peter Billingsley the actor? Ah, okay. They're both correct. All right, here we go. Who's at the top here? Okay. At the top, we have Ness from Connecticut, Synth Fan, the Trump Reaper, Speedtopia, Jen Murphy, Mia Mia to You, Nurse Mitch, Meredith Powell, says Ralphie, Grab Life by the Cherries, also Ralphie, Linda K, Peter Billingsley had the actor's name also correct, Cindy C, Kathy Murphy, Trump Reaper, Scribble My Dibbles, Misha Oliver, Cha-Cha, Susie Briswella, Corey Lord, Veronica Tello, Sylvia Correa, Bernadette H, Julianne Gauthier, Kathleen Cross, Samantha Hawkins, Shel Teresa, Mickey Wojo Mom. Hey! All right. Next up. A classic. Who is this? I do remember that lamp shaped like a leg. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw bits and pieces of the Christmas Story. I vaguely remember the tongue sticking to the pole thing. I'm probably gonna have to watch that again. Hey. I'm not pulling the wool over anybody's eyes here. I've seen enough. We were looking for Scrooge McDuck there, and let's see, who do we have? Susie Briswella, and then the Trump Reaper, Meredith Powell, Mia Mia to You, Kathy Murphy, Veronica Tello, Ness from Connecticut, Scribble My Dibbles, Jen Murphy, Sylvia Correa, Gavin Rutherford, Cindy C, Tina G, Meredith Powell, Nurse Mitch, Jamie from Wisconsin, Julia Gauthier, Linda K, Kathleen Cross, Michelle, Samantha Hawkins, Shel Teresa, Bernadette. Very good, you guys. I see you too, Alaska Cindy. So, some of you were guessing Donald is not correct. He's not Donald. Donald is not Scrooge. Scrooge, old man Donald, or old duck, Donald, young duck. Okay, here's the next one. Are you ready? Who is that? That damn Alaskan says Jethro McDuck. There is a story behind this Jethro Tull fascination that you guys have, huh? Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna put it that way, I think I've seen enough. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Let's see, we got at the top, Susie Briswella. We were looking for Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, of course. Susie Briswella, the Trump Reaper, Scribble My Dibbles, Niger Pratt Mills, Misha Oliver, Cha-Cha, Synth Fan, Cindy C, Linda K, Asmila J, Sheila Bird, Ness from Connecticut, Kathy Murphy, Grab Life by the Cherries, Speedtopia, Meredith Powell, Nurse Mitch, Jen Murphy, Michelle, Corey Lord, Lucy L, Wilbur McCarthy, Tina G, Mia Mia to You, Sarah B, Shel Teresa, Jamie from Wisconsin, Veronica Tallow, Samantha Hawkins, Trump Reaper, says Rudolph Giuliani. He can't be. Monique Lee, Sandra from Paramount, California, Sylvia Correa, Kathleen Quest. Good job, you guys. Okay. Next up. This character, by the way, is one of my all-time favorite Christmas story characters. Lucille said, "What?" All right, I believe I've seen enough. You know who it is. Looking for Heat Miser and... Wait a minute. I have something here. It's very similar to the Heat Miser do. Oh, I totally forgot about this. He's Mr. Green Christmas. He's Mr. Sun. Da 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 da. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch melts in my clutch. I'm too much. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's see. Let's see. Who do we have? Oh my God. He's Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. Sun. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. Okay. I see at the top here, Shel Teresa is at the top with Heat Miser, followed by Ness from Connecticut, Cindy C, Speedtopia, Linda K, Misha Oliver. Trump Reaper says one of the miser dudes. You got half credit. Nurse Mitch, Sheila Bird, Samantha Hawkins. Lucy L says, "What?" Miser Guy. Jamie says Miser Guy from Rudolph. That's partial credit. Stella Baxter. The Trump Reaper. Ness says Super Saiyan Goku. All right. Good job, you guys. Next up, here we go. Here's the next one. It's 2 periods and the letter C. In a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. All right, I'm taking this off, but that's actually not all that comfy. Hey, Patricia Pueyas, I see you there. She's not getting my notifications in Twitter jail for 4 days. I'm sorry to hear it. Okay, Seen enough. Yes, I was looking for Charlie Brown. Christmas time is here. Christmas time. Oh, I didn't scroll high enough. I'm sorry, Synth fan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried to scroll up. Okay, I'm scrolling up. This is how I can see your comments from the previous one, because this is what I do. Okay, at the top here we have the Trump Reaper, followed by Susie Brizuela, Ness from Connecticut, Speedtopia, Scribble My Dibbles, Asmila J, Nurse Mitch, Veronica Tello, Cha Cha, Cindy C, Meredith Powell, Kathy Murphy, Lily Wallace, Corey Lord, Misha Oliver, Linda Kay, Jen Murphy, Julianne Gauthier, Monique Lee, Sylvia Correa, Lucy L, Sheila Bird, Jamie from Wisconsin, Kathleen Cross, Lisa Hathaway, Samantha Hawkins, Sandra, Wilbur McCarthy, Bernadette, Stella Baxter, Tina G, Grab Life by the Cherries. Very good, you guys. Very good. Okay, next up. This next one is the last one. This lollipop is lasted longer than any other lollipop. I didn't know what the deal is with this one. It won't let me pull it off the thing. Oh, wait, what? Bernadette, thank you, my friend Bernadette, for the donation. All right, I've seen enough. Happy birthday! It's Frosty the Snowman, was a jolly happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman. All right, who do we have at the top here? The Trump Reaper, Ness from Connecticut, Susie Brizuela, Cha-Cha, Misha Oliver, Lily Wallace, Nurse Mitch, Shell Teresa, Jen Murphy, Synthfan, Scribble My Dibbles, Kathy Murphy, Cindy C, Speedtopia, Monique Lee, Veronica Tello, Meredith Powell, Sheila Bird, Grab Life by the Cherries, Lucy L, Lisa Hathaway, Sherry Scary, Valerie L, Linda K, did I say Valerie L? Valerie G, Linda K, Marie from New Jersey, Stella Baxter, Julianne Gauthier, Tina G, Luppy Girl, Corey Lord, Sylvia Correa, Samantha Hawkins, Patricia Pueyas, Bernadette. Very good, you guys. Very, very, very good. Okay, what flavor is this? It is butterscotch, Meredith. It's butterscotch. Guys, thank you so much for playing the Eyes Have It guessing game with me. That was fun, yeah. But wait until Friday. Look, if you miss any show, I don't care. During the year, you're gonna say I do 3 of these a week. Don't miss Friday. I'm just telling you now. Do not miss Friday's show. It's gonna be a blast. I've already got the game ready to go. It's good. All right. Next up, last but not least, before I forget, please, if you're out there, remember to hit that like button for me. Smash it. Smash the like button. And now let's do this Rising Star.
Hooray!
Yeah. And today's Rising Star is none other than former gubernatorial candidate for Georgia, Stacey Abrams, who is now the current Democratic gubernatorial candidate for 2022. Thank you, Misha.
I've worked a lot of jobs in my life.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
And for the past 4 years,
Thank you, Veronica.
Daily bread.
when the hardest times hit us all, I've worked to do my part to help families make it through.
There you go.
Paying off medical debt for 68,000 Georgians, expanding access to vaccines, bringing supplies to overwhelmed food banks, lending a hand across our state, especially in rural Georgia. We help finance small businesses trying to stay afloat. And I spoke up for families being left behind. While my jobs have changed, what I know to be true has not. Our values are still strong. No matter where we come from in Georgia or how long we've been here, we believe in this place and our people. Folks who deserve to be seen and heard and have a voice. Because in the end, we are one Georgia. Regardless of the pandemic or the storms, the obstacles in our way or the forces determined to divide us. My job has been to put my head down and keep working toward one Georgia. For that farmer in Peach County, the teacher in Sparta, the mechanic in College Park, for our next generation who should have more than we can imagine. Because opportunity and success in Georgia shouldn't be determined by your zip code, background, or access to power. But if our Georgia is going to move to its next and greatest chapter, we're going to need leadership.
I think you'd make a really good governor. All you gotta do is stay tough and stay brave.
Thank you.
Leadership that knows how to do the job. Leadership that doesn't take credit without also taking responsibility. Leadership that understands the true pain folks are feeling and has real plans. That's the job of governor, to fight for one Georgia, our Georgia. And now it's time to get the job done.
Powerful, powerful ad. I mean, what else can I say about Stacey Abrams that hasn't already been said ad infinitum by everybody? You know, she's a brilliant political operative, first of all. She's the real deal. She is the real deal. She's somebody who gets her hands dirty. She does the work. She doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk. She delivered Georgia. For the 2020 election, she delivered Georgia. She gets things done. She gets people registered to vote. Record numbers of people registered to vote under Stacey Abrams. People, I've often said, if we had 49 more Stacey Abramses, these elections would look very different. She's very one of a kind. And when she speaks, I get that feeling from her, like that same feeling that I used to get from Obama. The first few times, the first dozen or so times I heard President Obama speak, I got that that feeling in my chest, where you inhale and it feels magical, that kind of feeling. What's Lily Wallace here saying? Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower population by perhaps 10 or 15%, said that damn Bill Gates. It's interesting. That is not a typical comment. Lower population by 10 or 15. Is that an actual quote? I don't know, but that has nothing to do with Stacey Abrams. Sorry, I thought you were going somewhere with Stacey Abrams. But yeah, can she win? Absolutely. I think, they're going to pull out all the stops for her. She was robbed the first time she went for office. As Wilbur McCarthy helpfully points out, Kemp purged almost 300,000 voters from the voter rolls while he was the Secretary of State overseeing his run for governor. So the current Secretary of State is Brad Raffensperger, and you know what happened the last time somebody asked Brad Raffensperger to do something shaky. He was like, nah. So I think this is good timing for if she's going to ever get it done now. Wow, that could be powerful. So let's see. Yeah. So guys, whatever you can, if you can help Stacey Abrams' cause, it's not only through donation, it's also through phone banking, text banking. If you live in the Georgia area, you can most certainly knock on doors for Stacey Abrams. It's going to be fun, and I pray to God she wins, because that Brian Kemp is awful. All right. Let's see. I got time for like this many questions. I'm saying three questions. I started on time. I'm going a little long because that's what the hell I do. That's what I do on this show. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Asmila J reminding us to please always check to make sure you're registered before every election. That is a helpful, handy reminder. Thank you, Asmila J. Luppy Girl, first up, BDD, asking for everyone's prayers. My son's fiance is in the hospital in New York, and we're waiting to hear if our grandchild is okay. Whew. Say no more. Guys, throw up your prayers, throw your positive energy, everything, your healing, all of that good stuff, everything positive, everything loving and nourishing for Luppy Girl's son's fiance who is in the hospital. We need to put a bubble of healing and protection around her grandchild. Thank you for that. Let's see, Monique Lee. BDD, how do you deal with people that like to throw blows and hide their hands? When you point it, their response is, it's just my opinion. Oh, I see. If you're talking virtual, like on Twitter, I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. It depends. I might mute them if I'm slightly offended. If I can tell that this person is just trying to just waste my time and start some shit, I'll block them. That's it. One of those two. Pretty sure that's what you're looking for. Solid Blue Sister, BDD. My dad passed in 2018. I'm sorry for your loss, Solid Blue Sister. And Mom just last month. Good Lord, I am so sorry for your losses. Now it's just me and my older sister. Do you ever think who will be the last one in regards to your siblings? No, I never do, but it's interesting. My mom, God rest her soul, used to tell me and Scribble My Dibbles. We used to fight constantly when we were kids. I was an asshole. I was a shithead kid. So I take most of the blame for that. But she used to tell us that you guys better start being good to each other, because when I'm gone, when your father's gone, it's going to be the two of you. Now there's three of us, but you get the idea. I don't know. We have a younger sister who is I think she's probably like 15 years younger. She does yoga. She's probably gonna outlast the both of us. It's my guess. Youth and healthy habits. She's the healthiest one, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know, but yeah. All right, guys. That that is my show for today. So thank you for joining me for another wonderful episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. And if you have not gotten your shot yet, or you have gotten your shot, you haven't got your booster, get yourself a booster ASAP. Stat, get it. It might save your life. Also, wear your mask. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening. Yep. So, as you guys know, I will not be here mañana, but I will be back Friday for a really fun show. If you thought today was fun, Friday, don't even, just forget about it. You don't even need, you've never seen a show as fun as Friday is going to be. I can't wait. I wish today was Friday. All right. So, anyway, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Boom. Hey, look, there's Twisted Coconut saying aloha, everyone. Take care, be safe. Twisted Coconut. Synth Fan got their booster yesterday, no side effects. Hey! Guys, remember to send your prayers up for Luppy Girl's grandchild. Let's put a bubble of healing and protection around that grandchild. Let's make it happen. All right, Gavin Rutherford. Hey! All right, Gavin, because you asked, I'll give it to you. Infected! All right, I got another 2 requests here. The very best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Infected! All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. I love you all. Really, I really do. This is a lot of fun for me. I hope it is for you too. But you know what time it is. You need to leave.